Yeah, DJ Twist the Hustle. Tdotunderground Media, we got a special episode for you. We live at the historical Kensington Market. Today we're gonna be talking to producer Tmajor. He was on my show the last time. Now he has a business, Supreme Clientele. I'm gonna talk to him how he survived the COVID thing and what's been going on with him since then. You know what I mean? Check it out. Yeah, we're here with Tmajor, yo. How's it going, homie?
Yo, it's cool. I'm a little blessed, bro. Can't complain, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stage 3, and it's pretty lovely.
Hey, so how you been surviving during this shutdown because of COVID?
Just taking it easy like everybody else, staying home, staying locked down, trying to flatten the curve, as they say, staying protected with the face mask, with the gloves, all that,
So yo, you say during the starting of the whole COVID-19 shutdown, you had a little medical situation. Could you explain that a bit?
Yeah, I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Kind of found out in the worst way. I ended up in a diabetic coma. And I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in the worst time. It was the worst time and it was kind of the best time because the worst time because you don't want to go to the hospital because COVID, and it was the best time because I had time to just relax and figure out how I'm going to survive this diabetes thing. So
yeah, because I seen that online. When I first heard about it, I was shocked. It was like type 1 diabetes, like that's pretty serious. And the fact that you were at St. Joe's, right?
Yeah, I was at St. Joe's Hospital. I was closest to St. Joe's, so that's why I went there. But they treated me good at St. Joe's. Everybody was nice. The food was good. They took care of me. They were really attentive,
Okay. So, has anything improved since? Like, do you still have to go see the doctors, or are you just really just doing the daily taking the pen and stuff like that?
So I do have a support system. I have a diabetic educator. I can call her anytime. Call her anytime. Any questions I need to answer, I can call her. And I'm doing every 3 months. I have a doctor that calls me and does a checkup because I have a chart that I follow when I take my insulin. No, when I do my blood sugar, I have a chart that I write down all my levels at what time of day, 3-4 times a day. So I send that into the doctor that I talk to every three months. If it wasn't for COVID, I'd be going into the hospital, but because it's COVID right now, I do a phone call every 3 months on my progress. They let me know what I could do and what I can't do, as in eating and exercising and drinking and smoking, whatnot. So right now at this point, I'm doing really well with my sugar level. It's in a good space, like the normal level, anywhere from 4 to 10. And because of that, I could do a lot of things that people think that I can't do, which is have sugars. I could drink juice. I could eat literally whatever I want. But within moderation still, because my sugar could spike up at any time. So I'm doing well. I got a great support system, and as you see, I gained all my weight back. I was really skinny at that time when I found out my diagnosis. I lost 20 pounds in 2 days. I gained it all back. I can eat whatever I want, like I said. So yeah, it's good. I'm doing well.
Had that sort of affected how you produce music? Like, are you still producing music? Like, did that slow you down, or can you explain the thought process how you got back up?
No, actually, if whoever was following my journey seen that I had my music equipment in the hospital with me, no, it didn't affect nothing. It kind of it took my mind off of my sickness in that sense, where I had something else to focus on. So I didn't focus on feeling like if I was feeling bad or weak. For the most part, I didn't feel it because I was focused on making music. So I stayed motivated. So I'm still making beats. I'm dropping singles every week on bandcamp, and then some of those singles I drop it every month on Spotify. So I'm still doing the damn thing, I have an album out now with Frankie Payne called Major Pain. It's on Spotify, all major platforms. So if you want to check that out. So yeah, I'm still doing music. Diabetes hasn't slowed me down from music. It kind of made me do it more. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of just production, stuff like that, you also are in the business. You also doing hair cutting and stuff like that, eh? So you have a store.
Yeah, I got a store. Right before COVID, like a year before COVID, I acquired my business. During COVID, what happened with that was, it's a funny situation where I was doing a month-to-month lease because the guy who I was renting from, who I was subletting from, he was on a month-to-month lease, so he couldn't give me like a year lease. So just because of the space and I acquired so much clients there, I just took it anyways. Worked out the best for me because during COVID now, he wanted rent. He wasn't dealing with the whole government assistance. So I closed my shop. I took my stuff out, I put it in storage, and I just waited. I was just patient and I waited. So when stage 2 opened, I still didn't have a shop yet. I was still just patient, waited, and I just looked around and I found this shop where we at right now, in 56 Kensington Avenue, in Kensington Market, Supreme Clientele Barbershop. That's where we are right now. And I just purchased it and boom, back open. It's been a month now. I'm doing well. Before I was on the 3rd floor on College. Now I'm on the main storefront, as you can see, in Kensington Market, and it's doing really good. I got my business partner Jordan and independent contractor and barber Caroline, and we're just doing our thing. You know what I mean? Staying humble and just grateful for what we got. You know.
That's nice to hear. It's nice to hear. How do you feel about the culture of the city? I mean, a lot of people be protesting. Like, there's a whole bunch of like anti-racism thing going on. Like, what are your thoughts on that, real quick?
It's good and it's good and it's not to say bad, but it's good and it's not good because it's good that people are being more aware and more involved. But just marching alone, I think the people who you're trying to convince to change, they're just looking at you like, yeah, you're marching, okay, great. Let them have their march. As long as they're quiet and they do nothing, let them have their march, we'll continue on. There's got to be some sort of action put in place. And I'm not talking about violence, I'm talking about real plan and somebody really approaching the cabinet and making changes within the system, within police training, the training that they're getting. It's not just them taking a knee when they see you and putting their fist up and saying, yeah, Ray, we support you. It's the training, what they're getting. You need to get different training on how to speak to people, black people, how to deal with black people, and notice that, or know that, because there's 3 or 4 of them, it's not a gang. And because they're talking loud, it's not gonna be a fight. That's how we are, that's how we speak. We speak loud, we congregate, we lie, we shoot the shit, we talk. So they think it's a gang activity and they think that there's 3 or 4 dudes, it's a gang, and if they're talking loud, they're gonna fight. Nah, they need to learn that in the training, that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? So it starts from there. But yeah, it's a good thing that everybody's getting involved, and the NBA and sports are doing what they're doing with the jerseys and with the bus and all that. That's great. So like I said, there's good and there's bad.
So yo, how do you feel about the local music scene now, especially as we're getting out of this whole shutdown thing?
The local music scene, it's alright. It kind of calmed down. Before it was kind of like a lot of op music. Guys just making music just for like the ops or whatever the case is, and then it just ends up being, some of them are good, so you think it's a hit, but it's actually a song for the ops. But at the end of the day, I don't know. It's in a good space, I guess. For me, I'm not in the mainstream anymore, I would say. Based on, I'd say, my age, where I'm at in my life right now, I just believe that I got my own niche market that I'm going after, which is the lo-fi hip-hop. I guess it's a more old school market. But the mainstream, they're doing what they do. There's a lot of new artists out there, and that's good, because then Toronto's going to be on the map still for new artists coming out, and there's always a chance for someone to come and really say something that really makes sense. So it's blessed.
All right, so we're here with Tmajor. Thanks a lot for talking with us. Any final words?
Come to Supreme Clientele Barbershop. Check my Spotify out, Tmajor on Spotify. Tmajor producer on Spotify. And that's about it, man. Love, peace and love, good vibes. It's your boy Tmajor, man.
Hey, T-Major, thanks a lot for talking with me, man. We're gonna see what's going on in the future, and you know, good luck with your improvement and everything, yo.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure, man. What up, man? It's your boy T-Major, man. You're watching Tdotunderground. That's my family right there, yo.
Yeah, DJ Twist the Hustle, Tdotunderground. I know it's a little dark and everything, yo. Respect for watching this episode, and yo, respect to T-Major, yo. I'm glad that he bounced back, you know what I mean? I like the fact he has the business downtown. You know, I had my little store down there back in the days, right on Kensington Ave, yo, so it brings back mad memories. So, yo, for more information, hit me up on the screen, you know what I mean? As always, DJ Twist the Hustle signing out. Salute.